Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Blue Collar Brian back with another video. This week, I've was fortunate enough to have a little vacation time. I was off this past week and had a little fun. Went down to Miami for my boy's bachelor party. He's getting married next month, and that was my actual first time down to Miami. It's weird. I know I'm from Florida originally, and I've been through Miami to go to places like the Keys and stuff like that, but I've never actually been to Miami itself and actually like had fun and hung out there. So that was pretty cool. We had a nice big Airbnb right around or just outside the Brickell area, and freaking had a really good time, man. I don't have anything bad to say about it. The Airbnb was immaculate. This huge two-story house with what was it, like 6 or 7 rooms to comfortably house, was it 5 or 6 of us? And we ate at a restaurant called Komodo, which is right in the heart of Brickell. I cannot recommend that restaurant enough. It's an kind of like a high-end Japanese fusion restaurant, I guess, if I had to explain it in my own words. But it's a massive restaurant, really nice, really elegant. Um, and it was just my style. Everybody in there was dressed very well, very nice. The ladies were wearing nice, sexy cocktail dresses, and the men were dressed very nice, button-down shirts, slacks, um, and the ambiance incredible. They have a live DJ playing the whole night while you eat. The food excellent, the service excellent, the venue, the ambiance, the staff, everything was 5 star. Cannot recommend Komodo enough if you are in the Brickell, Miami area. Um, we also ate at a kind of like a taco stand type place in an area called Wynwood, which is really cool. Kind of like an artsy, eclectic type area. Highly recommend that area too. There was a bunch of bars and restaurants down there. We went into one bar or kind of like club in that area, and it was cool, but it was really early and there wasn't too many people in there. Um, but that was a nice area with quite a few things to do, and went to a Miami Heat game. That was my first Miami Heat game, and the first basketball game that I've been to in person in quite a while. Quite a while. There were also, you know, I guess you can't really have a bachelor party without having some male activities, I guess you could say. And hey, it wasn't my itinerary. I didn't come up with it, but I will say I did not scoff at the gentlemen's clubs that were on the itinerary either. So uh, I didn't know this, but it makes all the sense in the world. Miami is known for some of the best gentlemen's clubs in the entire United States. And the couple that we went to, I will say, did not disappoint. So, all in all, it was a very fun bachelor party weekend in Miami, and a much needed break from UPS. As mentioned before, I'm a UPS driver. So, to get away and have some fun for 3 days was much needed. And the weather down there was great. It wasn't really too hot. I think it was in like the upper 70s, maybe low 80s. Humidity was down. Um, Really, the only bad thing I had to say about the trip was the traffic. Traffic on Miami is pretty bad. So if you go down there, especially in that Brookville area. Be prepared for that. But we'll be going back to work here in a couple of days, and mentally trying to prepare myself for that. But speaking of work, a subject I wanted to talk about um, in regards to UPS is the topic of this UPS buyout. Um, by now, I'm sure at least some of you have heard UPS is offering its employees, or rather, its full time employees, or I'm pretty sure it's only full time employees, uh, pretty lucrative buyouts in an attempt to uh, get quite a few of us to leave and walk away. And I believe it's not only do they, want to cut back and save money, but I believe they really want to try the whole automation stuff. Um, Now, when it comes to drivers, I still don't know how they're going to replace the human element of the driver, the UPS driver. A lot of these packages, if you want to even call them that, the things we deliver now are absurd. I mean, it's playground sets, it's weight sets, and barbells and dumbbells, furniture, and I mean, just all kinds of crazy stuff. Heavy machinery on pallets, things that should really be on like a tractor trailer and, loaded and unloaded with a forklift, for crying out loud. So I don't know how a drone will be able to carry uh, things of that nature and deliver it. So we'll see what happens. I think the future, as far as all full time UPS drivers out there, is pretty safe for now, for the foreseeable future. But um, they are offering these buyouts, and they're not bad. I hate to say this, and I feel really, really bad for the union because I am a union supporter. But it's kind of hard for people. I mean, if you have something else that you can do, if you have a skill, or if you have a CDL and you don't mind driving long distances, or you have a degree in something that you can use, uh, it is pretty tempting on this last one. This is public knowledge. You guys can look this up too. So I really don't have any problem saying it. But this last one, the company was offering $150,000 uh, to walk away, and they're offering some other benefits, uh, insurance wise, to go along with that, to kind of ease your transition into leaving the company. And perhaps the biggest, at least for me, the $150,000. Don't get me wrong, that's a big deal, but the ability to be able to collect your pension now instead of waiting um, until you are 59 and a half years of age, that's huge. Okay. That is really, really huge. Um, and it has me really considering the opportunity. Um, and if you've seen my previous video, that's why I was wanting to ask a lot of you out there about the trades, other blue collar work that would be worth it for someone in my position, a 38-year-old man uh, who's looking to kind of like transition into another career. Is it worth it or not? Can I do some relatively short training, some relatively uh, labor, non labor intensive um, work and still earn a livable wage, being a plumber, a welder, um, a contractor. I just there's so many other opportunities out there, but I don't know if it's worth it for me and my age to try to pursue them now, especially when I've been with UPS for going on 21 years this August, So uh that's another reason why I was trying to bounce ideas off of other tradesmen or other people out there. It's these buyouts, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty tempting. They're pretty tempting. The biggest factors for me depend on number one, I don't want to just take the buyout and not have a plan and just leave and just say, you know, forget it. I'm just going to wing it. 150,000, I'll pay off my house and whatever pension I'm eligible for, I'll take it and I'm just going to go and I'll figure it out later. Don't necessarily want to do that. Um, and number two, how much of a pension am I going to be eligible for right now? Okay. 21 years in the company, but I started out part time when I was 18, and it took quite a while for me to get a full time position. So I estimate that I probably have somewhere between 17 and 18 full time years vested towards the pension out of the 21. So um, right now, the time has actually already passed for me to take this $150,000 buyout because I don't have a plan and I don't think my pension, I mean, maybe after taxes, 2 grand a month, maybe. Um, you know, Now 2 grand a month and with that 150,000, I would pay off my house. Um, so I would, you know, not have a mortgage, which would be nice. But I would still need, obviously, something else to supplement that 2 grand a month pension, um, even with no mortgage, obviously. Um, so those were the two biggest issues for me. That's why I didn't take this one. There are rumors that there will be another one that will be far more than 150,000, and so again, that's why I'm trying to do some research and bounce some ideas off of people and find out uh, what the next job, the next line of work, second career, whatever you want to call it, may be uh, in store for me. That's what your boy is trying to figure out. So, wanted to again uh, bounce that off you guys. Tell me what your suggestions or what your thoughts are on this whole buyout stuff, and should I do it and should I not? Um, According to Google AI, a lot of the trades work uh, is very secure going into the future, and also according to Google AI Gemini, UPS drivers is a pretty secure job moving forward as well. Um, Even with the threat of automation and drones and stuff, I don't think it will be anytime soon that UPS drivers will just be completely replaceable. Could be wrong, but my personal thoughts, and according to Google Gemini, tends to agree with me as well. Uh, ah, Hold on a second. Of course, I'm shooting this and I have a spam call. Get rid of that. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. Uh, so, let me know. I want to let you guys in on my journey. And again, this is just kind of a personal vlog type channel, you could say, just to use as an outlet to get away from all this BS we got going on in the world right now. And, you know, a single guy, no wife, no kids. Um, got good parents, and they're I'm very close with them. They don't live very far from me, and my life is um very good. I will say. So this is not like a, oh my God, uh, help me. Um, I'm out here struggling, and no, 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 no. It's not. This is not for that. But I, just like anyone else, do need an outlet, and I do need help and suggestions, and that's kind of what I am looking for in this channel. And it's fun. I'm not gonna lie. To kind of open up and let you guys in on my lifestyle a little bit. Lifestyle of a blue collar guy, UPS guy, working 10 to 14 hours during the week and coming home tired and not having a whole lot of time and energy on, during my time off to accomplish a whole lot. But, we try to make do. So, speaking of that, this Miami bachelor party weekend was a lot of fun. Traveling is a hobby of mine, and I do have a cruise plan later in November this year. Um, and it's the first time I've been on a cruise in a long time. I'll get into that perhaps in another video, the itinerary, the closer it gets to the actual departure date. But um, let me guys know your tips for cruising. Um, I believe I'm cruising with Celebrity. Never cruised with them before. They seem to be a very nice uh, cruise line. So I'm looking forward to that. But give me some of your travel tips and your thoughts on travel and things of that nature, in particular for Europe. I am planning a at least 2 to 3 week trip uh, over to Europe in 2027, more than likely. And never been to Europe, never been on a plane ride more than 5 hours. So I got a whole bunch of travel points saved up. Should be able to use them to help me upgrade my you know, flight status and whatnot. Um, but that's one part of traveling that I do not like, is flying long distances. Um, but we'll get into all that. Um, Give me your tips and suggestions, and please like and subscribe if you like this type of content and you want to support me and follow me on my journey. I really appreciate it. This is your boy, Blue Collar Brian, and we will catch you on the next video. Holla at your boy.